Hey everyone, this is Alex from Ninja Teacher, and today I've got a quick update for you about the world of teaching English in Korea and what's been going on lately this side and how that affects you. So basically what has happened actually in the last couple of days is there have been some drastic cuts in the budget, especially for Daegu teachers. So the Daegu Metropolitan Office of Education has actually cut 50% of the current jobs that they normally offered. So that means 50% of the people who have jobs will not be able to renew, and only 50% of the people get to keep their job and carry on teaching. Now, this was actually apparently going to be 100%. So there was going to be every single teacher in Daegu working at a government school would be sent home, no option to renew. So that's quite a big deal. In terms of how that affects you, well, if you are applying to teach in Korea and want to get a government school job, it's going to be all the more competitive. If you apply through the EPIK program now, that's going to be much tougher to get into because there's going to be the same amount of people and much less jobs to go around. So what this means is that it's going to be harder to get into the EPIK program, it's going to be harder to get placed, and overall it's going to be a lot tougher to get in and teaching in a government school. Also, Daegu was a fantastic city to put down as an option because Seoul and Busan are so popular and so competitive that people would often just say, okay, I'm going to apply for somewhere else, and then Daegu was a great option. Now, because there aren't going to be any new positions, well, it's going to be, you're not going to have that option of going to Daegu instead of Seoul and Busan, which, it's very, very hard to get into. So yeah, Daegu is the third or fourth biggest city in Korea, so the fact that this is happening means there have been a lot of budget cuts. It's not just for the foreign teachers like me and everyone else. Apparently the Korean teachers have had their pension almost cut in half. So there's a lot of stuff going on. It's quite disruptive at the moment, but there does seem to be a trend of less and less teachers, or less and less options in terms of jobs when it comes to government schools, and much more cuts happening. So the English program in Korea may be going downhill a little bit, at least with government school jobs. But there's still options. You can still get in with the EPIK program, so don't give up on that. It is just going to be quite competitive. So what else can I say? Well, Hagwon jobs, there's still that option. They are not going anywhere anytime soon. There's always going to be a demand, at least at these private academies, for native English speakers like you or me. So there's still that option. That's something you can always do if the government school programs are tough to get into and you're not having any luck with that. Alright, so I just wanted to give you that quick update. Things are changing here a little bit, just to keep that in mind. So if you like this video and the content, subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out a lot more stuff. And get in touch with me if you want to ask me any questions about teaching and how to get started. Alright, I'll speak to you soon. Bye.